Do you really think we drove all the way down here to make a fuss over some old junk? Franz is here to heal himself, and I'm just here to support him. And whether or not you choose to forgive him is on you, but he's made the effort, and that's what counts. We can't go back and change the past. We can't unhurt each other. We can't unfeel feelings. Franz has told me all about what happened here, and I don't care. I was a young girl once. I remember what the attentions of an older man could feel like then. I remember what it was to want to feel grown up. Look at your niece. And I'm not excusing what he did, but I do think there are gray areas. And I also think that people make mistakes and deserve to be forgiven when they ask for it. And I also think that people really can change, and I believe that. Why don't you? Well, I mean, it's just a very well-written, very moving, personal story. And basically, she has this amazing frame where she's underneath her desk. And you don't totally know why, but then you realize the shooting is happening. And it all takes place inside of her head during the 2 hours she had to be under the desk because she didn't even know when the shooting was over. And then once the cops came, they sort of made her stay in the office after it was over because they had to remove the bodies that were blocking her door. And so then basically her entire life is flashing before her eyes underneath this desk. And you just hear about all of the sacrifices that she had to make and how she started to hate herself. And then basically in the end, she looks down and she realizes that she's been clutching her stomach for 2 hours and reveals that she just figured out that she's pregnant, basically with twins. And she's 40. And she realizes that she has to have these babies if she gets out of here. And so then there's all this tension about how she may never get out alive. And it's just basically about how wherever death and chaos lurk, there's also life. And that is basically the human experience. It's just so emotional. Hi, I'm Skylar Sinclair, and I'll be performing a piece from Appropriate and Gloria.